What if you could start building real wealth with just $100? Not 1,000, not 10,000, just a single $100 bill. Most people think investing is a rich person's game, that you need massive amounts of capital to even get started. That's one of the biggest lies in personal finance. Today, I'm going to show you 5 specific investments you can make starting with just $100 that have the potential to completely transform your financial future. The truth about building wealth in 2026 is that the barriers to entry have never been lower. 20 years ago, you needed thousands of dollars in a stockbroker just to buy a single share of stock. Today, you can invest from your phone in under 5 minutes with as little as $1. The technology exists. The platforms exist. The opportunities exist. What's missing for most people is the knowledge of where to actually put their money. Because here's the thing. Not all investments are created equal. Some will grow steadily for decades. Others will steal your money while promising you the moon. I'm going to cut through the noise and give you 5 proven investments, ranked from safest to most aggressive, that you can start right now with $100 or less. Investment number 1. Index funds. This is the single most important investment for 99% of people. If you do nothing else, do this. An index fund is a basket of stocks that tracks an entire market. Instead of trying to pick the next Amazon or Apple, you own a tiny piece of every major company in the economy. The most popular index fund, the S&P 500, holds the 500 largest companies in America. When you invest in an S&P 500 index fund, you own a piece of Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, and 495 other companies, all for a single purchase. Why is this so powerful? Because over the last 100 years, the S&P 500 has returned an average of roughly 10% per year. Not every year. Some years it drops 20%. Other years it surges 30%. But over long periods, that 10% average holds remarkably steady. $100 invested today in an index fund, with an additional $100 added every month, will grow to approximately $230,000 in 30 years. That's the power of compound interest applied to consistent investing. Platforms like Fidelity, Schwab, and Vanguard offer index funds with zero minimum investment and expense ratios as low as 0.03%. That means for every $1,000 invested, you pay just 30 cents per year in fees. Investment number 2. High-yield savings accounts and treasury bills. I know. A savings account doesn't sound exciting. But in 2026, high-yield savings accounts are offering 4 to 5% annual returns with zero risk. That's not nothing. For money you'll need in the next 1 to 3 years, this is actually the smartest investment you can make. Your emergency fund belongs here. Your down payment savings belong here. Any money with a specific near-term purpose belongs here. Treasury bills, or T-bills, are even better for slightly longer time horizons. These are loans you make directly to the United States government. They're backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. Treasury, making them essentially the safest investment in the world. You can buy T-bills directly from treasurydirect.gov with as little as $100. Current yields are competitive with or better than high-yield savings accounts, and the interest is exempt from state and local taxes. This isn't your wealth-building engine. That's what index funds are for. Think of this as your financial fortress, the unshakable foundation that protects your capital while still earning meaningful returns. Investment number 3. Dividend stocks and dividend ETFs. Dividend investing is one of the most underappreciated wealth-building strategies. When you buy shares of dividend-paying companies, they pay you a portion of their profits regularly, usually every quarter. This creates a stream of passive income that grows over time. For example, companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and Procter & Gamble have increased their dividends every year for over 50 consecutive years. Imagine owning a stock that pays you more money every single year just for holding it. You can buy individual dividend stocks, but for beginners, I recommend a dividend ETF like SCHD or VYM. These funds hold dozens of high-quality dividend-paying companies, giving you instant diversification. The current yield on SCHD is around 3 to 4%. That means for every $1,000 invested, you receive $30 to $40 per year in dividends. With just $100, that's only $3 to $4. Not life-changing. But here's the magic. When you reinvest those dividends to buy more shares, which then pay more dividends, you create a snowball effect. Over 20 to 30 years, dividend reinvestment can double or even triple your total returns compared to just capital appreciation alone. Investment number 4. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest in real estate. REITs allow you to invest in real estate for as little as a single share, which can cost anywhere from $20 to $200. A REIT is a company that owns, operates, or finances income-producing real estate. Think apartment buildings, shopping centers, hospitals, data centers, and warehouses. By law, REITs must distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders as dividends. This means REITs often have higher dividend yields than regular stocks. Many pay between 4 and 8% annually. You can buy publicly traded REITs through any brokerage account, just like buying a stock. Popular REIT ETFs like V&Q give you exposure to the entire real estate market in a single purchase. The benefit of REITs is diversification. Real estate often moves differently than stocks and bonds. When the stock market drops, real estate may hold steady or even increase. This smooths out your overall portfolio returns and reduces risk. For $100, you can own a piece of a real estate empire generating monthly or quarterly income. 10 years ago, this was impossible for small investors. Today, it's as easy as clicking a button. Investment number 5. Yourself. This is the highest return investment you will ever make, and most people completely overlook it. $100 spent on the right book, online course, certification, or tool can generate thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars in increased income over your lifetime. Let me give you concrete examples. A $100 course on Excel or Python could qualify you for jobs paying $10,000 to $20,000 more per year. $100 spent on a professional certification study guide could lead to a credential that increases your salary by 15%. $100 invested in starting a small online business could generate hundreds per month in side income within 6 months. The return on self-investment is often 100 to 1,000 times your initial investment. No stock, no fund, no real estate deal can match that. But people don't think of education and skill development as investing. They think of it as spending. This mindset shift alone is worth more than everything else in this video. Every dollar you spend making yourself more valuable, more skilled, more knowledgeable is a dollar that will pay you back 100-fold. 5 investments, starting with just $100. Index funds for long-term wealth building. High-yield savings and T-bills for safety and stability. Dividend stocks for growing passive income. REITs for real estate exposure without massive capital. And investing in yourself for the highest returns of all. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to start investing to become rich. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Open an account. Invest your first $100. Set up automatic monthly contributions. And let time and compound interest do the heavy lifting. If this breakdown was helpful, subscribe to the Wealth Code and hit the bell for notifications. We're building wealth together, one video at a time. Share this with someone who thinks they need thousands to start investing. They don't. And I'll see you in the next one.